Hi Cancer and Crosswatchers, welcome and happy holidays! So do keep in mind that this is a general reading, okay? So it's not going to resonate with everybody. So take what does resonate, leave what doesn't, and switch rules around if they need to be switched around. Now, down below is a link to check your chart because sometimes other signs in our chart will resonate with us more, okay? So let's go ahead and dive in. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, and spirit guides, what insight do you have for Cancer? All right. So, do keep in mind, I am still doing free personal readings, and this will be the last week that I do them, okay? So, I guess during this last cycle of zodiac signs. Alright, so, let's see what's going on. So, some of you guys could, be sending messages back and forth with another person, okay? Or some of you guys, something is increasing, going uphill, okay? So, some of you guys could definitely be laying out new foundations, okay? Really planning for the future, okay? So you have fire, earth energy there. But, so even though things are looking, I want to say futuristic, there is what's crossing the situation is sneaking around, okay? And either juggling too much or, things are unbalanced, okay? So some of you guys, this could be a third-party situation. For others of you guys, this could be something entirely different, okay? So like I said, take it however it resonates. All right. Now, here we have the High Priestess reversed. So I kind of want to say, like, some of you guys could be, how do I want to say that? Like, okay. Some cards just send me for a loop. It's just like, I don't know. It's like in my mind, it makes perfect sense, but putting it into words, you know what I mean? I'm sure we all go through stuff like that, like, where there's something like that's clear in our head, but we just can't verbalize it or put it into form, which I always think is a weird thing. It's like, how can you say something in your head but not say it out loud? But anyways, so I feel like for some of you, I feel like, like you're wanting to hold on to this person that you're connected with. Because like I said, like I really feel like some of you guys see a future, okay, in this connection, or, whatever the case may be. Like I said, futuristic is just the word that comes to mind. Really seeing a future in whatever it is that this is about, okay? And, you're really holding on to that, okay? But at the same time, being realistic, I want to say, would be the best way to describe that. So, like, holding on, but being realistic at the same time, okay? So, hold on to, like, if there's someone special, whatever circumstances that you have going against you, like, hold on to it. Like, I feel like, I just feel like it's something, very important, something, like I said, looks like I said, futuristic, but at the same time being realistic. So you can hold on to this right now, but don't have, like, high expectations or be unrealistic, okay? See things for what they are, make plans for the future if that's the way that it's going, and like I said, hold on to that, but be realistic. Okay. So, and then if you do that, something life-changing will happen, and it'll happen fast, okay? But it doesn't have to be something negative. Like, let's say that this is for those who are in a third-party situation, okay? Let's say for whatever reason, okay, so we have A, B, and C, okay? So, let's say first you have A and B, right? Because it always starts with A and B. And then here comes along C, okay? Now, let's say A is stuck in a situation with B and things are just so complicated, but they fall in love with C and they want a future with C. And now things are more complicated, but now you're more willing to do the things that you didn't want to do. Because I feel like when it comes to doing those hard things, it goes outside our comfort zone, you know, we think about those consequences. But having somebody by our side really does help get us through it. So it's like now you have a reason to, like a legit, you know, something to fight for. Okay? And then so let's say then you decide, then you, after, you know, planning and taking your time or whatever, you know, however time later, A finally leaves B, the situation with B, and goes to C. Now this is be considered, you know, that tower moment, very life-changing, and it happens quick. But it happens quick here, okay? That's just an example, okay? You know, your situation can be entirely different. That's just a situation, that example that came to my mind, okay? So, you know, that doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. You know, everybody's circumstances is different, okay? I don't judge. You know, third party situations are tricky. So either you're dealing with somebody who is just stuck in a bad situation and then they found, you know, somebody unexpectedly, and now you have a missing situation. And then you have those people who are non-committal, unfaithful, unloyal, and, you know, are just screwing around. Okay, so, you know, your situation is your situation. Like I said, this doesn't have to be a third-party situation. Your situation can be entirely different. All right, so anyways, so like I said, if you hold on to whatever it is that is complicated, so whenever you hold on to something that is complicated, you know, be realistic, okay, at the same time, and like I said, you know, really look at the bigger picture and accept, you know, this is what you want, and you're willing to deal with the fallout that comes with it. So then here you have this tower moment, and I feel like, you know, once you make that decision, things will start happening really quickly. Sorry, ignore them. So, you know what I mean? So, anyways, hold on. Anyways, sorry. So, kids, they're always freaking more dramatic than they need to be. So, anyways, so with that said, here is your divine message that I pulled for you guys today. So, for those of you who don't already know, I will show these at a later time, and when I do show them at a later time, I'll explain it more, okay? This is one that I made. So, anyways, create something solid for present and future generations, okay? So, you know, whatever you decide, it's not going to only affect you, but it's going to affect, you know, your children or future children, okay? So that is your reading today, and it obviously went a little longer than I expected it to, but that's okay. So that is your reading today, and I believe I just said that. So remember, down below there is a link to check your chart. There's also the personal reading information. Okay, the price is still there, but it is currently free through the rest of this cycle. So once I hit Pisces, no more after that. And then what else? Oh, and there's also a link to donate if you wish to do so, okay? So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Bye.